have made it to Portland, Oregon. Welcome to another weekend solo trip. I haven't done one of these in a really long time, so I'm really excited. Kind of had a hectic morning. I flew in on a 6 a.m. flight to get here on Saturday morning, and I just dropped my stuff off at where I'm staying. I had a few friends visit Portland and say they really like it, so I thought it'd be a really easy weekend trip spot, especially because it's so close to San Francisco. I'm going to try to spend a day roaming the city. I just stopped by Never to get some coffee, and apparently Portland has a really great coffee scene. The one thing I will absolutely be doing is eating. The Portland food scene is insane. I was so overwhelmed choosing places to go to because there are legit so many amazing restaurants around here. So we are now in Powell's bookstore, which is the largest independent bookstore in the world. Oh my goodness, Powell Books was huge. Every time I thought it ended, it just kept going. I thought it was just that one floor. Nope, there are multiple floors. Everywhere you turn, another corner of books. I also saw online that they have this market every Saturday with local vendors. I'm honestly in awe how lush all the greenery is, even with it being gloomy and having rained for the past week very heavily. Everything still looks beautiful. I gotta say, I absolutely love cities that are by the water. I just feel very at peace when I'm close to water. So cities like Portland, San Francisco, and Seattle. On our way to go see the Guinness Book of World Records smallest park in the world. And here it is, Mill Ends Park. You guys, it is the next day. I'm well rested. Today we're going to Hawthorne. A lot of people said that the thrifting in Portland is really great, so I decided to allocate an entire day to it and just to explore a different neighborhood that's not the city center, which is kind of where I have based a lot of my plans for the weekend. Something really interesting I've noticed about Portland is that there's actually a lot of parallels between Portland and San Francisco. Now, I do need to do a little bit more research on this, but for example, there's a neighborhood called Nob Hill. There's also one in San Francisco. Farmhouse Thai is a really popular Thai food place here. We also have one in San Francisco, Salt and Straw, popular ice cream place. There's one in SF, so I'm not sure the order of events, but very interesting. The city as a whole, from what I've experienced so far, is actually a lot more chill and quiet than what I had expected. There are fire food spots. It's 10 a.m. on a Sunday, not many people out and about. Kind of felt the same thing yesterday, even throughout the day. So if you need just like a chill getaway, but you still want to be in a city, I think this is a great place to visit. Google Maps told me to walk this route to the next couple of thrift stores, and I'm really just in a neighborhood right now. So peaceful this entire trip. I just haven't even played music or listened to a podcast. I've just been walking. I really enjoy walking. And it's great for exploring too, because you can really just stop whenever you want. It is the last day of Portland. I'm actually really sad. Had just a really great weekend. Yesterday I went to Screen Door and that meal filled me up. I was just so tired afterwards. I passed out again. Been getting really good sleep since I've been here. So I just checked out and now I'm at Pine State Biscuits. This was highly recommended by a lot of folks when I looked at great breakfast spots. So I'm gonna go here, pick up some coffee, and then head over to the Japanese garden. It's actually pretty good weather, just a little bit gloomy. The area I'm in right now seems like, it looks like it would be a place where people come to work, a lot of office looking buildings. Again, very quiet, very empty. I have been one of the only few people in the places that I have visited and have eaten at, and especially walking along the street as well. Just very quiet and relaxing. I also wanted to give a huge shout out to the Portland Public Transportation System, TriMet. I've had such a pleasant experience, great experience in fact, taking public transportation around Portland. I actually have not used a ride sharing app once since I've been here. It's $2.50 each time, and you just scan literally your credit card if you have it and put it in your iPhone, and the day pass is $5 and automatically it stops charging you at $5 if you go over that. Just got done with the Japanese garden. Highly recommend. I almost consider not going just because it was a little bit out of the way, but it was honestly pretty easy to get to by bus. It drops you off and then you kind of just have to walk around 10-15 minutes to get to the entrance. So serene and peaceful. I would stay there all day if I could. I ended up staying I think around 2 hours, but you can definitely get the entire thing done. I'd say like an hour, hour and a half. I actually did one of their walking tours with the tour guide and it was just really interesting. There's so many deliberate decisions that the architect made. All right, so that's gonna be it for this solo trip vlog. Thank you for following along on my Portland adventures. Hope you enjoyed watching. About to grab my stuff to go to the airport, and I'll see you guys next time.